Alright, beverage drinkers and sports fans, I'm Preston Churchill, and this is a beverage with the Brawler. Now tonight, I'm coming to you from the Radisson Inn Hotel at the Toledo University in Toledo, Ohio. And I'm drinking a rum and coke, classic Captain and Coca-Cola, right here in their bar in the hotel. I'm on a bit of a holiday, so you might see these surroundings the next couple of nights, or somewhere similar. I may still be in Ohio. Anyways, so drinking rum and coke, like I said, classic Captain and Coke, and you really can't go wrong with that. If you've got a bartender that's worth half his salt, he can pour a decent rum and coke. And if you throw him a little bit extra, he can make it a double. Alright, cheers. So tonight, I'm going to talk to you about the Doberman. Rob Scott, the Doberman. Now, he has been an opponent of mine for years. And I'm talking not just here in Indiana, but all the way back to Kentucky and Ohio. I'm talking 06, 05, even in 04. If any of you have been following the indie scene, especially in this area, the Eastern, Midwestern, he and I have been battling that long, the Doberman and I. Now, I wasn't always this thick, if you will. I did go under a different name back then, but the important thing to know is that he and I have been battling since the early 2000s. Very, very early 2000s. Now, Rob Scott is a phenomenal performer and a very potent opponent. He's got some very stiff forearms. He's got a vast knowledge of in-ring antics. He knows technical. He knows some very quick and speedy moves. He knows power moves. He's built like me. I mean, not like me now, but me back then. Although I suppose in retirement, he has put on a few pounds as well. But Rob Scott, the Doberman, is pound for pound, inch for inch, every bit of a brawler that I am. I want to highlight a few of our matches here in this video, culminating with our casket match a few years ago. Now, like I said, I've wrestled him in Kentucky, I've wrestled him in Ohio, and here in Indiana as well. Let's talk about the beginning. Let's talk about early 2000s Doberman Rob Scott. Now, you're talking, again, this is 2019, 15 years ago. I was very green, I was a lot lighter on my feet, but he still had a very vast knowledge of the ring. You could almost say he took me under his wing at that point, and he and I put on some phenomenal matches. Again, those forearms of his, the power moves, the technical. He usually bested me with his knowledge. And then fast forwarding later with a casket match, I believe this is his retirement match, when I shut the lid on him. And so we'll talk about that real quick. We'll talk about Bourbon, Indiana. We'll talk about 2013, 2014, I believe it was. Of course, here I am, British Brawler, Preston Churchill, and he comes out, he's the Doberman, and he gave as good as he got. He's got phenomenal striking skills, he's got great ring presence. You know, we would lock up and we'd struggle for position just because both of us were that intense, that sustainable. And he just, you know, he had bigger things to look forward to, the adoption of his kids and raising the kids that he and his wife had. And so I guess in the end, that's what got him in that casket. What if I don't make it? What if I don't? And I was able to put him in that casket and close that lid. I do believe there was a little bit of interference by Tracy Stone at one point, but overall I bested him and I put him in that casket because he had other things on his mind at that time. Now, that being said, he did get the best of me early in my career, because he just was that good. He was that quick. He was that technical. He was that powerful. And I was still learning all my strengths, learning all my ins and outs. But he also taught me a lot about respect for the business, and that's definitely one thing that I can't go without saying in this video. So I would have loved to wrestle him in his hometown and his stomping grounds of New York. And if one day possible he comes out of retirement, I hope to meet him out there and do that. But until the time being, our best matches were probably here, or over in Indiana, excuse me. But GWF, PWK, and its different orientations, as it were. It's had a couple of different names over the years, and he was a very noteworthy opponent of mine. And I don't always like to talk about myself and me opponents, but I want to talk about him because he really was that big of a deal to me, even. So anyways, like I said, I'm here in Toledo, Ohio. I will be probably shooting more than one episode this weekend, but debuting it later. I do want to update you on the new shirts that are coming. I've got a new thing where I'm going to be doing top hats. I've got some top hats that we're going to put logos on and sell at upcoming shows. And probably going to get some new artwork out there as well. All my flyers, 8x5 or 8x4, whatever, posters are gone. So I'm going to get new of those. I know my son Julian said something about that, so we're going to get those made as well. If you, me followers, me fans, have a particular picture of me, action shot, promo shot, whatever, that you find that, hey, I really like this picture, send it to me. Like this video, comment on it, and do not forget to subscribe and share it. But send me via Facebook Messenger the particular picture that you think, hey Preston, I really think this should be your next poster. And if I pick yours, I will send you one free of charge. That's right, this is another giveaway. I'm doing another one of my giveaways. If I pick your poster, your picture for the poster, and you send me via Facebook Messenger, I will send you one free of charge when I get them printed up. So, and we've got that. We do have a big show coming up at the end of August, August 31st. We're back at the Eagles Lodge, back in South Bend. Do not miss that. I've got one coming up in September as well in Logan's Port. So be looking for that. Going back to Evo Wrestling in Logan's Port. Also keep an eye on my Facebook page because I've got a new schedule coming up. I'm working on a deal in North Carolina. I'm working on a deal here in Ohio. That's actually one of the reasons I'm out here tonight. I'm going to meet with, this weekend, I'm going to meet with one of the promoters out here and be like, hey, what's it going to take to get the British Brawler on your show? So if you want to see me on a show near you, you need to contact me with their information. Like, hey, come see. We want to see you at this promotion, and I'll look them up, and you send them a message as well about me. All right. So, again, this is from the Radisson Inn, Toledo University, Toledo, Ohio. I'm Preston Churchill, and this is a beverage with the Brawler. Oi!